Donna Vekic walked into Berlin not as just another opponent. She was the reigning Queen's Club champion. She had just beaten Elena Rybakina in the final on Friday, 4 days before this match. She had won 5 straight matches heading into Berlin, dropping only 1 set in that entire run. She was playing on the surface where she arguably feels most comfortable, on a 5-match winning streak. With a fresh title burning in her memory, she had played 8 matches in the last 10 days. She came in hot, she came in ready, she came in as a champion. And this was the second time these two had played each other. The first time was at the ASB Classic in January. Eala won that one too, in 3 sets, 4-6, 6-4, 6-4. So the head-to-head coming in was 1-0 to Eala. And after today, it's 2-0. 3-0 if you count the Kuyong Classic exhibition earlier this year. Vekic, for all her ranking and all her titles, simply has not found an answer for Alex Eala. Not once. Now let's get into how the match actually unfolded. Vekic came out aggressive, broke Eala's serve in the second game, and raced to 2-0. Classic champions start, establish the lead immediately, make the wildcard feel the gap. And for about 90 seconds, you could see the outline of a bad afternoon taking shape. Then Alex Eala decided she wasn't interested in that script. She broke straight back in the third game, then broke again in the 5th to take a 3-2 lead. In the space of 3 games, she went from 0-2 down to 3-2 up, a 4-game run that completely swung the momentum. And then, in the 6th game, this is the moment that tells you exactly who Alex Eala is. Vekic created multiple breakpoint opportunities trying to get back on serve. And Eala held every single one of them. Held to stay 4-2. Held when the champion was pushing. Held when the set could have gone either way. Vekic wasn't done. She broke back to make it 4-4, then held to go 5-4, now serving for the set. Now the pressure was back on Eala. Now the Queen's Club champion was 1 game away from taking the first set and flipping everything. Eala broke her in the 11th game, broke the Queen's Club champion when she was serving for the first set, and then held to close it out 7-5 in just over an hour. Did you get that? Vekic was serving for the first set. Serving with all that momentum she just built, clawing back from 2-4 to 5-4. And Alex Eala broke her serve. That is the shot when it mattered. That is the player Alex Eala is becoming. The second set opened even better. Eala broke in the very first game, immediately, and held to go 2-0 before Vekic could even regroup from losing the first set. Clean, dominant, completely in control. And what followed was a masterclass in holding your lead. Both players served out their games through the middle of the set, but Eala never let the advantage go. Point after point after point she held. And as the set closed in on the finish line, she was firing aces. 8 total on the day. 8 aces against the Queen's Club champion. Then came the moment in the 8th game that almost nobody is talking about, but absolutely should be. Eala was at 40-30, 1 point from taking a commanding 5-3 lead, when play was suddenly halted. A spectator in the crowd required medical attention. Play stopped. The whole rhythm of the match went on pause. It's the kind of thing that breaks a player's focus. You're locked in, you're on the edge of closing it out, and then suddenly there's a 15-minute interruption and you have to find that zone again from scratch. Eala came back out and immediately played an attack error winner from Vekic to close the game, 5-3. She picked right back up where she left off like the stoppage had never happened. And then came the final game, serving for the match at 5-4 after Vekic held to stay alive. Eala went down 0-40, 0-40, triple match point for Vekic to force a third set. This is the moment of truth. This is where matches get stolen. This is where a champion who has been fighting all day finds one final burst and flips everything. Alex Eala saved all 3, and then she unloaded back-to-back aces to close the match. 2 aces, right at the end, when she needed them most, as if to put an exclamation point on the whole thing and say, "You saw all of that, right?" That was intentional. 7-5, 6-4, 51 points won by Eala to 43 by Vekic, 25 winners, 13 unforced errors, 8 aces. And that quote after the match, "I told myself that she's fighting back, but I'm also a fighter." Honestly, That is the most Alex Eala sentence I have ever heard. That is who she is in 6 words. And here is the bigger picture of what this result actually means. This is Eala's 7th grass court win from 8 matches this season. Her only grass loss was to Iva Jovic, her close friend, ranked number 17 in the world. At Queen's Club, 7 from 8 on grass in 2026. She went 6-0 to win Birmingham. She beat the Queen's Club champion in straight sets today. This surface was made for her. She is now 3-0 head-to-head against Donna Vekic across all surfaces and formats. She has beaten a player ranked inside the WTA top 35, fresh off a title, on the surface where that player was playing her best tennis of the year. As a wild card, coming off a first-round loss at Queen's Club, against every piece of logic that said today was going to be difficult. And for the Wimbledon seeding conversation, she is currently ranked number 35, but with Hailey Baptiste and Victoria Mboko both withdrawing, she is projected as the 33rd highest-ranked player heading into Wimbledon. 1 spot from a seed, and every win this week in Berlin pushes that number. Next up, Elena